is at home. Testing for everybody. Test, test, test.
can. Can you hear me? Okay. Yep. Kyle, we're testing, so look out. Listen on YouTube, see if you hear anything. Okay. I'll try to keep talking so that you can continuously hear us because there's a delay. Okay, testing, testing, testing. It's coming through the mixer, not coming through the YOLO. Yeah, we do have the YOLO audio bars. Oh. Yeah. Correct. Correct. Yeah. Say.
In the creative studio, correct? Not just,
Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. I can't hear myself. Test, 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 test. I can hear myself. I can hear myself. Maybe not. Hold on. You called Bradley? No. Yeah, Landon. Yeah, Gonzaga and Landon. Kyle, let me know if you hear anything on YouTube, please. Alright. Testing, 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 testing. Now you hear absolutely nothing? Okay. You said no audio whatsoever? Okay. Tom, do we have an update on any? I'm gonna do some Googling as well, see if I can find anything. Yeah, do you have any, like, is there anything online that says, like, how to troubleshoot or anything like that? Yeah, yeah, program is on.
Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Kyle, can you hear me? Kyle, Kyle. Kyle. What? Kyle. This is, I'm going to say a code word. Tell Tommy the code word. If you can hear it, the code word for this microphone is Rodney. Code word. Code word is Rodney. What was the code word? What was the code word? Okay. All right, so we know that this microphone is working. It's coming in at a low volume. I'm talking fairly loudly. It looks like, that's interesting. Hold on. Why does, when I talk, both bars are moving? When I do this, they're equal. All right, so guys, just so you understand what I'm seeing, both your power left and your power right are moving at the same decibels right now. I click this right now, and now it seems to be focused on one mic. That one just kicked. Can they hear what I'm still saying right now? Code word is now Brian Barloom. I just said a new code word. Tell him to read it out.
What's the new code word?
New code word is Brian Barloom. Brian Barloom is the new code word. Brian Barloom. All right, so volume's really low, but you're hearing it, correct?
Okay.
Volume's really low on that mic right there. Right now. All right, so sound fine. Second mic. Second mic. First code word. First code word is DMV. Second code word DMV. Second code word DMV. Can you hear DMV? DMV code word. DMV testing, testing, testing. So you can hear this mic, but it is very faint, correct? This is the mic that I used to give you code words DMV, Brian Barloon, Rodney. DMV, Rodney, Brian Barloon.
Hold on, I gotta help Andy with something.
Kyle giving you code word Pixelot Air. Let me know if you could hear Pixelot Air. Pixelot Air. I need code word Pixelot Air. style. This is Andy on mic 2 giving you code word videographer, text videographer to Andy if you can hear mic 2. Code word Landon Bears. Code word Landon Bears. Code word purple, purple.
check, check. I got one ear, not this ear. Do you have both ears? I have left ear only. The freak is. Why in the world is it only one ear? It's too loud in one ear anyway. Don't even put that. Why is it only one ear? Check, 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 check. How do you sound? Rienzo, talk. I can't hear Matt. Check, 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 check. Matt, can you talk? Matt. He can't hear me. I can. Check, check. Now I can hear him. Okay, there you go. Turn it down a little bit, please. On mine. All right, check, check. That's good. That's way better. That's good right there. Yeah. All right.
cut or what?
don't love that dodge, dodging with a guy sliding at you. The goalie's tracking it the whole way. I'd much rather draw the slide, move it behind, attack the backside of the play. That's what you don't want for Landon. You don't want to kind of crumble under the pressure of the 10-man ride. It's a lot of goals. And Gonzaga returns the favor and does the same thing. They throw it down. Yep. The battle of the 10-man rides today. Jack Ambrose not going to get run by. He's very fast. Great job catching up there. Nice play by both players there, JT Mathura and Jack Ambrose. Paul Choquette, very strong, sturdy defender, junior, uncommitted. Silva's very skilled, really good shooter, good left-handed player. That was a good coaching adjustment by Coach King and the Gonzaga Eagles. Slipping into the zone. Had the desired effect. Turnover, going the other way for Gonzaga. Good clear by Jack Ambrose. Yeah, I mean, everyone who's on the field for Landon is going to play somewhere at some point. It's a really storied program with a lot of depth. That was a nice dodge initially, just lost his footing. Really, he had his guy juked, had a big step on him. Yeah, they are in the zone because Briskman just let the cutter go to another area. So yeah, they're going back to the zone in the next possession. Really good ground ball by Henneberry. I'd take it to the rack. That's a really nice looking offensive set by Gonzaga. Good crease feed, just couldn't finish the play. What a really nice play. Good patience and poise by Weber. Goes to his left hand to start, changes direction back to his right, and then just sneaks around and sticks it on the off-stick side of the goalie. Really nice shot. 4-2 Landon with 7 minutes to go. No, I haven't seen him out there either. If he did, he slipped by me as well. Good to see him out there. Gonzaga going to the invert, Cabell. I like this for them. It's hard to defend. Only one pass can give you a step down against an invert. I don't know what they were thinking there. Maybe somebody went in the crease. No, if the offense goes in the crease. Yeah.
Go White!
Down the alley. He's playing now. The last couple games he's been playing well. Like what I'm seeing out of Costa, the Rutgers commit. You don't see that very often in your notes about Costa. No offense, JM.
check. Gonzaga clears the ball. 3:47 to go here in the second quarter. Gonzaga has taken over this quarter after being down 4-1 at the end of the first. Have the ball with a chance to tie. Second minute out here is Chang. Righty with Chipperfield on him. Helmo. Emmett O'Donnell, 16 over to Costa. Here's O'Donnell. Down to O'Neal. Ben Perry. Inverted. Drops it. Landon picks it up. 3 minutes to go. 4-3 the Bears. 10-man ride here for Gonzaga. Goalie is out slightly. Landon looks like they're in trouble here. I don't see anyone open for Landon. Bo's going to have to get out, and they don't. Great ride by Gonzaga. Quick whistle here for Gonzaga. They're looking for it. 2:38 to go. Gonzaga, great 10-man. In a battle of the 10-mans. Both teams have great rides. Really smart body block there by Emmett O'Donnell. I wish more people did that. So many throwaways on bouncers that could be prevented. Simple body block. Here we go. Leland out with Keeler and Weber. First line mids. Keeler had 2 the other night against Little Hoyas. Landon's strength of their team is their defense. A lot of committed players, a lot of seniors, and the goalie playing well. Coach Fordley of Landon said that Eli Green, the starting goalie, first-year starter, is close to 60% save percentage. It's been a nice surprise. Batted down. Batted down by Landon. Number, we get a foul. We get a flag down. Looks like that was Tom Ertl, number 30 for Landon. First action. Here's Jonas Hawkins, and he throws it away to Silva right in front of the Gonzaga bench, and they're letting him hear about it. They were like 4 feet away on the sidelines from Silva, and that's a tough catch. Finally, Gonzaga now brings some students in. They're on spring break, but it looks like they've arrived here late, which is part of the home field advantage. Man up here for Landon. They're third. They're over 2. 1:21 to go in the first half. Apologize for the audio difficulties here. Trying to get it worked out. Joe Papalia with the ball, number 16. Silva out there. Cohen, Steese Pointner, 1-4-1 set. Fake. Steese, they roll off the crease. Nope. Here they come. Good pressure out by Tui. Michael Madden, number 1. Rangy long defenders on the man down. Bears not moving the ball very much. A little stale. Steese seems like he just wants to shoot it. He keeps pump faking. No one fighting on it. He's got Papilli on the wing. So far they haven't passed the ball between anyone else besides these 3 guys. Steese is going to dodge on man up. That was one of the worst man ups I've ever seen. Great ground ball by Matten. Matten's going to break. He's going to bounce it. Oh, the coach called timeout. Good, because it was a pretty weak shot right in the goalie's stick. When you're a defender coming down, you want to high bounce that. All right, 4-3 to go, 35 seconds. Great timeout by Coach King. Thank our title sponsor, Ivy Asset Group, a family of private credit funds with a passion for specialty finance. A special thanks to our friend John Huff managing director, founder, and local lacrosse legend from Episcopal High School. And the Independence Fund, Be a Hero for a Hero. The Independence Fund restores independence to our nation's warfighter community. You can learn how to support our combat veterans at independencefund.org. And Butcher Joseph and Company Investment Bankers, advising privately held businesses on ownership succession transactions. Special thanks to Joseph Frydcharge, managing partner of Lacrosse, St. John's Lacrosse Parent. Learn more at butcherjoseph.com. I want to thank the Washington Capitals, who are sponsoring the MVP and the Play of the Game Awards, and Tommy Joe's new sponsor, sponsoring the top 20 DMV rankings, and Kroll and Mooring LLP for jumping in and sponsoring the Game of the Week. Collaboration powers success. All right, back to the game here. 35 seconds to go. Looks like Lance coming out in the zone defense. Playing hard at X in the zone. Up to Helmold. Over to Leland. Dodges the hole in the zone. Pushes it. Skip pass up high. That's probably going to stay in. No. 8.5 seconds to go. Landon might get a shot here. Not sure why they're not. He blasts it and is saved by Nick Montgomery. All right, 4-3 at half. We're going to take a break and get this audio worked out. Hopefully we can get it fired up for the second half. Thank you.
Rage, money, power, feel it. Rage, money, power, I'm big, big, big. Wanna feel it. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. Feel it. Rage, power. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. Feel it. Rage, power. Rage, money, power, I'm big, 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 big. Wanna feel it. money, power. I'm big. Wanna feel it. Feel it, rage, power.
Test.
Which one? Which one? Test. I can't hear myself. Test.
We're making up for last time, Cabell. We got the second half to cover here. Gonzaga looking to come out strong. Gonzaga coming out with a little bit of a ferocious attitude here.
Kind of like last game too. Remember last game it was down 1 or 2, and they came out and dominated the third quarter. The two off the pipe there, unfortunate for the Eagles.
It's gotten dark here now on I Street, and that changes the atmosphere greatly. So look for a very helter-skelter, fun, chaotic second half here. Yeah, Landon's really settling the ball here. Third quarter, 11 minutes to go. 4-3. Landon over Gonzaga. Gonzaga coming out with a lot of momentum to start the half. But they've had success with that in the first half. Good possession here. 8 seconds to go in the shot clock. Shot clock violation for Landon. Gonzaga looking to clear against a 10-man ride. Goalie out of the crease for Landon. Nice transition by Landon. I couldn't tell from this angle.
Battle in the corner. Emmett O'Donnell, tough ground ball. He's getting whacked. Gets it out of his stick. 2-on-1 up top. Costa. Good recovery by Schmidt. Wow, he looked fast on that. You hear me? Here's Costa settling things down. Still 40 in the shot clock. 8:40 in the third quarter. Out to Quinn O'Neill. Over to Lucas Chang. And here comes Ben Perry flying out of the box. Carter Santo picks him up. Good brush pick. He's wide open. A shot. Inside. Nice save by Eli Green. Inside. Goal! Lucas Chang. (5-4). Eagles sticking around. Nice goal there by Chang off the... Face off here again. We have Landon's put Matt Cohen on the wing. Kedron won that clamp. Let's see who gets the important ground ball. Matt Cohen. Oh, nope. Still loose. Good check and a great scoop. I don't know why the ref blew that. It's a play on, and they took away an advantage for Gonzaga. Great ground ball there by Nate Marchella to win another faceoff, and he's up 7-5, and Gonzaga looking to tie it here in the third. 8 minutes to go. Apologize for the audio issues all game. I hope you can hear me. Matt Rienzo, my expert analyst, has a headphone that is not working right now. We're still trying to get it back. It's set. Keeler inverted here versus Dom Jenkins. Keeler. Quick senior. Nice dodge. Dump, ooh, brush on the face, no call. Inside feed. Knocked down by the Bears. Picked up by Green. Green out to Walgamuth, who gets the nod today. Kaizen Walgamuth, the Bellarmine commit. Got his first start of the season. Dom Jenkins right there with the ball. Neil Wazalewski up to play him. .705 to go, 5-4 Bears. Sean Steese with it. It looks like Gonzaga's gonna set back into the zone. Outside shot by Silva from 4. Deep shot. I think Montgomery would like to have that one back. About a 14, 15 yarder from deep wing. 6-4 Bears. Trip Silva on the shot. Matt Cohen on the assist. Mac has got 1, 2 goals and an assist already on the day. Here is Smith versus Marchella. They're saving Leland by taking Marchella. Is doing a good job facing off. 7-5 advantage for the Eagles on the faceoffs. Blake Brisman on the wing. And Nico Pedreza on the other wing. They're going to give that to the Bears on the push. Nico Pedreza picks it up. Hawkins down to Pake. Let's see if Gonzaga sits back in that zone defense. 6:40 to go. Silva committed to Villanova. And here is Joe Papalia. To Pake. To Mac Dox. Balls at Axel Hawkins. Gonzaga comfortable to sit in the back. Great shot by Brandon Green, and an even better save by Nick Montgomery. Good ride there by Hawkins. What happened? It was a great ride by Hawkins. He knocked his stick out, and then they called delay of game on Landon for flipping his stick. But honestly, he was just trying to get the ball out of his stick. Rough call there against the Bears. 6-4, Bears lead, 6 minutes ago, and another man up for the Eagles. Great play and hustle there by Hawkins, the Georgetown commit, to knock the stick out of his hand. Should have been blown dead right away if the ball was lodged in a stick on the ground. Here is Leland. Emmett O'Donnell, 16 on the left side. He's a natural lefty. You got Lamanna, a man-up specialist. They said a pick inside there for Costa. Didn't throw it back to Costa. A lot of picks inside. Off-ball picks. Don't see that very much on man-ups. Skip pass to Lamanna. Lamanna tucks it, bounces it, and backed up by Henry Keeler. Henry Keeler, a captain. Circle set inside of Leland. Can't handle it. Tough pass from 5 yards away. He's triple teamed. Ball's out of his stick. And Lars Bergstrom picks up the ball. Throw it hard back to Nico Pedreza. They have 7 seconds to get it out, and they do. Nice clear by the Bears, always organized on the clears. Here's Matt Cohen, speedster. Gonzaga content to sit back in the zone defense. It's been giving Landon problems. 6-4 Bears. Freelancing here with 2 inside. Bears cutting. Rhodes and Steese inside. And they throw it away. Oh, a nice save by, looks like Matura. JT Matura, number 29, made a nice save there to keep it for Landon, and that resets it on the push call. Back into the zone. Gonzaga students out making noise again. Good energy and feels ruckus. That home field advantage that they need here. Down 2. They need some energy from the crowd and a good defensive stance here. Whoa! 41, Dusty Rhodes from Stice. Inside. And they go up 3, the Bears, with 3:47 to go in the third quarter. Marcella's doing it. Oh, what a save by Green. Marcella just walked right down the middle, and a nice high bouncer, and Green stood tall on that and made it look easy. That's a hard save. Quick clear by Landon, 3:24 to go, up 3. This could be a massive lead here for the Bears. They could go up 4. Their biggest lead of the game was 4-1. They're now tying that lead as they've regained control in this quarter. It was 4-3 at half, Bears, and now it's 7-4 Bears. Last time they jammed it inside versus the zone and got a goal. Landon has Papalia, Dox, and Green out there now. Here's Hawkins. That's Papalia, the lefty from Hawkins, and that's enough to get you out of your zone defense. 8-4, too easy. Ripper, too easy for Papalia. 8-4. Gonzaga's hope is that they could get back in the game with faceoffs. Nick Marcella's been doing a good job, or no, Nate Marcella been doing a good job. See if he can continue. False start there by Landon, so it goes to Gonzaga. Here's Eric Carey, senior D-midi, down to Costa, who's now on attack. 2:45 to go in the third quarter, down 4. They desperately need to grab momentum before they go into the fourth. Schmidt on Costa. Schmidt and Costa are about the exact same size. It's usually a smart call because Costa is so fast. Here's Perry through X. Back to hell mode. Heavy pressure by DeSanto. Up to O'Neal. To Costa. Costa gets stripped on the chop check by Pedreza, and it's a pure fast break for the Bears. Nice save by Montgomery. Quick clear. Down to O'Neal. Back to O'Neal from Costa. Sam Nestor out there for the Eagles. And Joe Tui are going to head off and get some O-mids on. Down 8-4, 1:40 to go in the third. I'm Cabell Maddox. Thanks for joining me. Right now we have one headset working. Matt Rienzo's sitting here. Landon drops into a zone defense. I think Gonzaga's going to have to get out of their zone defense down 4 in the next possession. See if they can go back to man-to-man with success. But first they got to score here. Bears have really stepped up their game this quarter. 4 goals. Oh my gosh, that's a great save by Eli, his 9th. He's really looking comfortable in there. Stands composed on those low to highs. 10-man works. Larrabee. Here's JT Maturo, the Hopkins LSM. Bergstrom out there on D with DeSanto and Schmidt. 35 seconds. Landon's happy to hold for 1. 65 on the shot clock. That's easy. You got Michael Matten out on Silva. Now it's Hawkins with Choquette on him. Dusty Rhodes comes back and sets a pick. Dusty Rhodes comes around, gets a turn. Great shot. Better save by Nick Montgomery, who chucks it down to Costa. Costa almost caught it. Oh, good. Nice try there by Larrabee. And that'll do the end of the third quarter. Thank our sponsors here. The Ivy Asset Group, a private of family credit funds with a passion for specialty finance. The Ivy Asset Group is a private credit manager focused on specialty finance and asset-based lending. Special thanks to our friend John Huff for supporting the D&B Lax Game of the Week. The Independence Fund. Be a hero for a hero. The mission is simple but powerful. Help veterans reclaim dignity, purpose, and freedom in every aspect of life. To learn how you can support combat veterans, visit independencefund.org. I want to thank the Washington Capitals. We need to start thinking. I think Matt might be back. Are you back, Mike? I don't know. I can hear you in my ear for sure. Washington Capitals are sponsoring the MVP and the play of the game. Kroll and Mooring sponsoring the game of the week. Collaboration powers success. Fresh ideas, innovative thinking, strategic insights about your business and your industry. And Tommy Joe's sponsoring top 20 D&B rankings that just came out tonight. We're going to look at the top 20 right now. Yeah, we just bumped up Paul VI for the first time ever to be number 1 after St. John's lost 3 last week. St. John's still might be, even or better, but 3 losses. Paul VI just keeps on rolling. Bullis dropped their first one on Sunday, but we kept them at 3rd. Landon stays at 4. Good Counsel's been impressive this year, losing by goal to Landon, losing by goal to Bullis. Gonzaga moves up from 9 to 6 after taking down Prep. Prep drops right behind them. Episcopal got a big win today at 8. And St. Albans is on a big break. They haven't played in forever. They've been on a break, and Heights rounds out the top 10. Special thanks to Tommy Joe's and our friend Alan Poho, owner-operator, a staple of Bethesda for 25 years.
Yeah, we used to go there back in the early 2000s after a couple of cross games. Great to have Tommy Joe's events.
Yeah, and there was no phones back then, so that no one knows what happened there. All right, back in the action here. 4th quarter. Hope you can hear us at home. We apologize again for the audio disruptions. Here we go. Nate Moshello's been hot. And he wins another one. He's got 10. He's winning 10-6 overall. And a man down slash. Get him on the head there.
This is a big opportunity for Gonzaga to put one on the board. Both with a real and in the 5th quarter.
I really feel like you're right on that because they came out hot in the 3rd, Matt, and then they just fell apart in the 2nd.
That first possession, they put out Denver Rosen, and then it was all downhill from there and all uphill. Landon taking care of business.
Landon's close defense and goalie have really impressed me, and their short stick D middies. I mean, frankly, their settled defense is just tough to beat.
They're playing great. They've got tons of talent down there.
Maybe that's why Coach King's, one of his keys to victory was scoring 5 goals off rides, and his 10-man ride has gotten him 1 goal so far. Needs 4 more, and he happens to be down 4. So that 5 hope, very accurate. Here is Cam Weber, inverted. He's got a step. Oh, he wants that one back. He had a great shot there.
He's playing well. He's playing with confidence.
Yeah, he dropped 2 the other night, and now they're going to go man up. Gonzaga's 1 for 2 on man ups. Here comes their 3rd. Any word if our mics are both working? No word. If you're out there, text Matt or text me. You can hear us or not hear us. No. No. Oh, man. All right, 10:42 to go. 4th quarter. Thanks for joining us here at Joe Rada Stadium on Buchanan Field. Beautiful downtown DC. The cherry blossoms are popping. It's a little too much traffic out there for my liking this time of year, Matt, but I made it. Big outside shot there by Tucker Lamanna, the sophomore. The big boy. Leland over Lamanna, down 1 more. Oh, I thought the Keeler was sitting on the low pipe open. Still is, a little slow to get it down to him. Good rotation there by Wagamuth. Landon's man down defense. Oh, here comes the step down. That was deflected. I don't think he even had to get a save on that, but he still gets the ball. Eli Green. The Mercyhurst commit. 10 minutes, failed man up. Boom. Oh, picked off by Joe Toohey. Joe Toohey in transition saw nothing ahead of him. Great 10-man ride. They needed a goal off of that. It's hard that they couldn't get a goal. It's surprising they couldn't get a goal. Wide open is Keeler. Quick recovery by Bergstrom. over to Weber. Double cuts. 9:22 to go. 8-4 Bears. Man-to-man defense for the Bears here. Just so much talent with the poles. Here's Walgamuth. Here's Leland. Wide open. Healer misses Cage, trying to sting the near pipe high. It's just a hard shot. You have that much time, you'd like to be seeing it at least three-quarter on. They're forcing underhand passes at X. DeSanto doing a good job on Helmuth. Forcing tough underhand throws under the stick. Tough to catch those, and now they throw it away. Helmuth at X on his offhand. And here's Paik down to Hawkins. First midfield line for the Bears, out 8-4. I feel like one more goal puts this game out of reach, even for the heart and pride that Gonzaga has. I think that's just too much on this really good defense. You got to keep Landon to if you're going to beat him, to a low-scoring output offensively. There's no denying the fact that their defense is great. If their offense can score 10, they are dangerous. Here's Dusty Rhodes. Draws a slide, kicks it to X to Paik. Step down Matt Cohen. I mean, Cohen almost buried for his hat trick, but he hits the pipe. Here's Silva. Silva pipe. Oh my gosh, Landon can't buy a break. Good rebound. Ground ball by Cohen. The Vermont commit up to Silva. Villanova, lefty. Cohen, a senior captain. Silva, only a junior. Here's Cohen. He's got a shorty. This is a good setup for him. Although he is stronger and more dangerous from up top. Let's see how his invert. Oh, Gonzaga's just sitting waiting for him. He has nowhere to go. And he smartly brings it up. That's high IQ play there. Steese with the Waz on him. Neil Wazalewski, a.k.a. the Waz. Steese, lefty. Good save there by Nick Montgomery. But rebound Gonzaga. Silva misses wide left. 7 minutes ago, reset the shot clock. Now there's 55 on the clock. Landon just milking the game away here. Gonzaga needed that rebound GB. Hawkins has a short stick on him, but it is Jack Ambra. It's one of the best short sticks in the DMV. Gonzaga's sitting in the zone behind him, so Hawkins really has nowhere to go, but he's happy to hold the ball for 30 seconds before they go. Up to Silva. Absolute standing blast. I mean, he had all day. 14 from 2. Two's got 1, 2, 3, 4 assists. It's now 9-4. Hawkins, the Georgetown commit, with 4 assists and a goal. 1 and 4. Hawkins looked like early lead for the Washington Capitals. MVP of the game with 6:32 to go. Right in. Landon gets the ball after the false start. Silva down here with Choquette on him. Up to Papalia. Here is Green. Sophomore to sophomore. Here's Mac Dox, the big lefty. Eric Carey, the senior, on him. Dox leans in, uses size a little bit. Flips it off. Flips it over to Jonas Hawkins. Here's Mac Dox at X. Feeds it up to Silva, tipped by Gonzaga. Get Matt. Get him. Start thinking about the Washington Capitals play of the game. Just, as you watch here, or maybe something that might have happened. Here's Madlax with Eric Carey on him. Good D by Eric. Oh, Gonzaga can't get the ground ball again after turning it over. They just can't get a GB, and it should be a reset on the shot clock. Oh, they never gave Gonzaga possession on that. I thought Gonzaga grabbed the ball and just chucked it out of bounds. Landon's going to argue that, but Eric Carey is just going to try to run it out past Grayson. Fake, and does. Pushes it over to the middle. Tui wide open. See if he bangs this home. Save. Eli Green, his 10th. Eli Green with 10 is in the running for Washington Capitals player of the game. Here's Larrabee with 4:50 to go. Timeout, Eagles. Thank our sponsors once again. First, Kroll and Mooring, LLP, collaboration, power success. Fresh ideas, innovative thinking, strategic ideas about your business and your industry. That is what you can expect when our diverse team of legal and business professionals works closely with yours. Focus on your success. And Tommy Joe sponsoring the top 20 DMB rankings. Special thanks to our friend and owner-operator Poho. Washington Capitals. 26-27 Cap season tickets are still on sale now, actually, for next season. Only 3 games left this season. Game tonight versus the Flyers. And then next week, Saturday, versus the Sabres. And then the Penguins. Get to one of those games. Butcher and Joseph and Company. Investment bankers. Advising privately held business on ownership, succession, transactions. Learn more at butcherjoseph.com. Thank Kroll Mooring for sponsoring our all DMV teams. You can see all the teams, first, second, third, and honorable mention on dmblacrosse.com. Make sure you check out dmblacrosse.com, loaded with information, previews, player write-ups, team write-ups, more detailed than you can imagine. And then also be sure to follow our Instagram on dmb.lacrosse. Have a lot more media there coming later tonight after this game with the expert Reese Belcher loading that content that you crave. Great shot there on the run by Cam Weber. 9-5. Can Gonzaga get back in this? Down 4 with 4. They have the heart, they have the pride, but do they have the ability to win that many faceoffs and score that quickly on a great defense for the Bears? Facing off now is Mitch Holden. New faceoff guy. Mitch is committed to Hampton-Sydney. Almost gets his own ground ball. And he does. He gets a win. Mitch Holden, the Hampton-Sydney senior, comes in relief. Throws it inside to Sam Nestor. Sam Nestor's first action. He missed Thursday nights. He's a Tampa commit. He's been injured. He's back. Good to see him back. All right, they're going to have to score quickly and in bunches. Here is Quinn O'Neill, the lefty sophomore, with Jack McShane on him. Nice cut there. Great cut there by Ben Perry. Couldn't handle it. It got checked as he was trying to catch it. See if they might run out of time here. Shot. That's a shot right to the goalie on the 10-man ride. Gonzaga's 10-man ride effective. But now they got to quickly counter and score before Landon can set up. Here's O'Neal. Goes underneath. And he scores. Quinn O'Neal, unassisted goal, brings Gonzaga to 3. That's his first goal of the season for number 91. The diver, electric player, Quinn O'Neal, with the diving goal to elevate his team and give his team some life with exactly 3 minutes to go, 9-6. Nate Moschella is back out there facing off. Ball pops out, ball's loose. Oh, they give it to the Bears. The Bears really needed that face-off. They hadn't won one in a while. Gonzaga's got a 16-8, doubled them up. Or no, sorry, 11-8. My bad. 11-8. Gonzaga leads the face-off. 80-second shot clock here. See how aggressive Gonzaga gets. With 3 minutes to go, they're going to send a double. It might as well. You're down 3, and the Bears are going to call timeout, their first timeout. Let's check out the top 20 rankings in the DMV. And thank our sponsor, Tommy Joe's Bar and Grill in Bethesda, Maryland, for sponsoring the top 20. Paul VI is the newly crowned #1 team. Just can't deny them the fact that they're 8-0. St. John's 3-3, right on their tail, maybe even. St. John's has had a very hard schedule with 3 losses to top teams. Bullis at 3rd, Landon here at 4th. With a win will, that Bullis Landon game is looming and very exciting. Good Counsel has played everybody to 1 goal. We can't get over the hump with the close wins, but they do have Gonzaga coming up here shortly. Prep, Gonzaga moved up to 6 after beating Prep. Episcopal had a big win today to go to 6-2 over St. Chris. St. Albans 4-4 has been off for a while in the Heights. I'm Cabo Maddox. Appreciate your patience tonight. I know the audio has been on and off, but it's been a fantastic game down here at Buchanan Field on Joe Rada Stadium. And knocks him out of bounds. Quick double team off the restart, and Ambrose and Matten knock him out of bounds, and Gonzaga's got to go down quickly and score. 9-6, here's Ambrose, the Providence commit, the speedy D-Mitty, swim dodge, and goes through everybody. I would just go to the goal if I were him. I would keep in a timeout Gonzaga. Let's talk about the Washington Capitals player of the game. Right now, Jonas Hawkins is leading the way for Landon with 1 goal and 4 assists. So Jonas Hawkins is likely the likely front runner for the Washington Capitals player of the game, and we're still thinking about the play of the game. Trip Silva's yeah, Silva's blast a minute ago. Absolute cannon. Their last goal off the assist for Jonas Hawkins. Put everything he had on that lefty laser, buried it top right. .230 to go. Eagles down 3 with the ball. Let's see what they do. Bears come out in zone, which normally slows down teams. Doesn't look like zone because DeSantos is out pressuring, but it is step down Keeler. Henry Keeler needed that one. They have Tucker Lamanna sitting inside, wide open. Leland doesn't pull it. Weber down to Costa with Schmidt. Schmidt's done a great job on Costa tonight. Here's Leland. great move. And a great save there by his 11th. We're going to check with our statistician to see if we have 11. Turnover, back to the Eagles. See how quickly they can clear it. Michael Matten, senior captain, takes it over. He's picked up by JT Matura, pole on pole. 1:25 to go. Desperate Eagles team here. And the Eagles go off sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 must have come out of the box. Landon can probably run out the game here. They have enough on the shot clock to hold up the rest of the game. I'm sure Gonzaga's going to come out and try to double. Here's Pig, the sophomore. He's got to run. He's doubled. Timeout Landon to keep possession, 54 seconds in the game. We're going to go ahead and give the Washington Capitals play of the game, and let's do the play of the game first. Washington Capitals are our sponsor for the play of the game. We're going to give that to Trip Silva blast on the feed from Jonas Hawkins. Top right, the last goal for Landon to put this game out of reach. And then for the MVP, Jonas Hawkins, only a junior, with 5 points tonight, 1 goal, 4 assists, controlled the offense for the Bears. Impressive outing for the junior commit to Georgetown. Congratulations to those 2 young men, and thank you for the Washington Capitals for sponsoring it. You should go down to the game tonight. The Caps have a home game tonight, I just saw, after this. We're about 5 minutes from the arena, aren't we? I'm Cabo Maddox with Matt Rienzo. I know you can't hear his beautiful voice this evening. The audio has been a bit of a disappointment. I appreciate you being patient with us, and we're going to get it worked out here eventually. Hopefully you can hear me. It's been in and out all game. Hopefully you've enjoyed this game. 54 seconds to go. They're going to give it to the speedster, Matt Cohen, the Vermont commit. He's faster than pretty much everybody on the field. Yeah, you're not going to catch him. And he's going to go down and score to get his hat trick. Matt Cohen gets his hattie. I wonder if coach said go to goal or said hold it. But he made a hard goal look easy. Speed. Too much speed. And 45 to go. That's going to pretty much wrap it up. You know, it was 4-1 Landon, and Gonzaga showed toughness and came back and got up to 4-3 at half before Landon dominated the third, taking an 8-4 lead into the final, and Nate wins another face-off. Here's Costa. Costa from Noshella. Nate Moschella on the assist off the face-off win for Gonzaga to Costa. Costa now, that's his second goal of the night. 10-7. Nate Moschella is definitely in the conversation for player of the game. I mean, he won 12, lost 8. And then also I would say Eli Green, who unofficially has 15 saves. The goalie for Landon should be in the conversation as well. I know we already gave it to Jonas Hawkins, but those 2 players also had great games. That should be noted. 25 seconds, that's going to do it. See if the Eagles double it still, or they're not going to stop going after it. Silva rolls back. He's going to sprint the midline. That'll do it. With Blake Briskman on him. Going to run it out. And the Bears get a big win to go 4-3 on the season. Gonzaga drops to to 2-6. We're going to wish everyone a happy Easter, and we'll be back next week. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening.